Children who are the subject of alienation find themselves caught by their resident parent, usually the mother, but sometimes the father, after the parents separate. And too little attention is given to the moment of separation, because at the moment of the separation, there's a big decision made by both the mother and the father. Who is going to take the children? Once one parent or the other has taken the children, possession is 9/10 of the law, and they become the primary carer. So nowadays, quite frequently, when you have a working mother and a working father, sometimes the fathers actually keep the children. And the circumstances of alienation can occur whether the children are living with the father or with the mother. The distress caused in parents when they separate, whether they're married or not, but the distress caused leads these unhappy parents to blame the other parent for what has happened. And as part of that blaming, these parents say to themselves, I am the only person who really, really understands the child. I am the best parent to bring up the child. The other parent, who has caused this marital breakup, has really not got the same position. And in consequence, the child becomes gradually closer and closer enmeshed with the primary parent, and that primary parent begins to indoctrinate the child against the other parent. And that combination of coercive control on a child means that the child is apprehensive and wary of the person who they're living with, the lovely parent, the loving parent on whom they depend and whom they love, who at the same time in the child's mind is a source of fear and apprehension. The fear and apprehension is that if they don't say the right thing to that resident parent, then that only parent that they've got left will be annoyed, upset, or disappointed in them. And the risk at the back of the child's mind is that they too might be rejected just like the other parent. And that experience, the psychological experience, causes turmoil in the child's mind. The present system we have is that if the resident parent says, look, the children are fine with me, they don't need to see the other parent, they can see them occasionally if they wish to, but it really is inconvenient in my family, there's nothing to stop them being the sole parent and cutting the other parent and the other parent's family out of the child's life. And that is extremely detrimental to the child, because the resident parent doesn't accept fully or recognize fully that for the child, each parent is of equal significance and importance to the mind of the child, and that the child suffers grievously from the feeling of loss of a parent. All that the upset resident parent feels is, I have been pushed into this business of being the sole parent, the sole keeper. I did or didn't want a divorce, but he or she was impossible anyway, and now I'm just on my own and I'm doing the best I can. I don't really want life interfered by that other person. But the child doesn't feel that. What the child feels is desperately sad, A, that the parents have separated at all, and B, that having separated, they're losing a proper, meaningful relationship with their other parent, with their other parents' parents, with their cousins, with their aunts and uncles, and the whole half of their family.